Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody, because it's exactly what the world needs with Sweat Trail. Wait, I didn't do that correctly. Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody, because it's exactly what the world needs with Sweat Trail. And we are glad to be back.
We're back in the flesh. Finally,
Taylor.
I'm here, boys. I'm back.
The world, it's in dire need of more sports podcasting. With everything that's going on, with the weekend that we've had, it was College Football Central, it was Ryder Cup, it was the NFL Week 4.
Jays.
The Jays.
Oh, man.
Guys, shout it out, man. You guys are the Jays fans, so I want your passion to shine.
I have my
through
jersey
here.
on, but let's go Jays.
Ironically, in the 2015 and 16 run, my favorite player was Russell Martin of that time. And I'm wearing his jersey. The guy who hits the biggest home run for the Jays in the clinching game is their catcher, the captain, Alejandro Kirk. It's like full circle, ironic, love it. Fucking Jays, dude. Like, electric as hell. Win the AL, final game of the year. Shit kicked the Rays. The Yankees ended up winning. You got to win that game. They did. Vladdy had an RBI. Kirk had 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Like, maybe Bo's back for the DS. Who knows? Like,
I was going to say, so from the limited I know, like, this is huge for the Jays for the fact that now they get the bye week.
Yeah.
So Bo can get healthy. Is it just the first round that's out of 3?
Yes, and then the ALDS, which is the round they're playing, is best of 5. And then the CS, which is the championship, essentially a conference final, is 7, and then the World Series 7.
So the Jays really, in the past, at least from what I understand, sorry, Arash, but they always get kind of like they hit those stinkers in that first round. It's those 2 games and they just can't string them together.
Since Vladdy and Bo have been Jays, they have not won a playoff game.
Oh, wow.
Not a series, a game.
Sounds very Leaf-like.
Very Leaf-like. So, also, I got to shout out to the fucking Jays for partying so hard, and I give my buddy Mitch a shout out for the locker room essentially for baseball is called the clubhouse.
That's sick.
He kept referring to it as the night clubhouse because they had a DJ in there. So it was fucking excellent punchline from my buddy Mitch. I had to give him some love on that one, and we had to give the Jays some love. I know we don't talk MLB, but fuck, it's electric.
Hey man, we're Torontonians at the end of the day, and whatever sport it is, I'm not even a Raptors fan. You guys will see me get freaking hyped if the Raptors start making a run. You gotta support the city, man. Go Jays, and I guess we don't know who they're going to play in
I want the winner of the Yankees and the Red Sox, which is going to be sick.
I want the Yankees for 2 reasons. It's because I'm not as scared as them, and the second reason is fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone's saying the Jays cheap their way to a title. It's a shitty little division title. Okay, fine. Bring it on.
Yeah, we'll fucking
Come
see.
to Toronto and we will fuck you up.
We will see.
The Toronto Barn, like, I know people like to talk shit about the suits and this and that about Toronto, but the Toronto Barn's Zoo-Rock.
The Rogers Center is shaking,
it's buzzing.
dude.
The whole city's going to hear it. The whole, like, if you're on the east end of the city, you're going to feel the ground shake.
Did you hear what George Springer said earlier? So when he interviewed with Hazel May, she's like the sideline reporter basically for the Jays. He said, if we win the AL this year, I will be on Bremner Street on a police horse going up and down without a shirt.
I heard this.
And then he did it. He said it back. And he's like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, he
on
kept
the
swearing
mic
on
in front
live
of everyone.
TV. It's awesome, man. It's so awesome.
He hit a home run. Like,
He's the man.
I'm sweating internally. I have like stomach sweat inside right now. Of how excited I am.
Oh, well.
Playoff baseball's sick.
Let's take that excitement into the NFL, boys.
The
Here we
king.
go.
The king. Let's do a little sweaty Trinity check-in, boys. Our teams are doing well. All of our teams are doing well.
Yeah.
All of our teams are doing great.
They're both leading the division.
Yeah. Eagles and Bills, the only teams left in the NFL that are 4-0. Parody. Fuck
go.
Papa right there.
3-1.
Do the Eagles and Bills play each other this year, no?
Yeah, week 18.
I was going to say, imagine.
It may mean something, it may not.
I was going to say, it would be cool. Imagine if it was, they were both undefeated and they had to play each other and we got to watch it on the pod
Imagine.
together. So cool.
Imagine.
One team comes out with a loss,
Both
unless they both
16
get
and
ties.
0. That would be sick.
It's not gonna happen.
No, the Bills look great. The Steelers, they you know what? The Steelers look excellent, and the Eagles are finding ways to win. I don't think that Eagles look good, but they're finding ways to win.
They're finding ways to win. We'll get into that. But Michael, these Steelers, man, they're looking good on both sides of the ball, and DK had pretty much a legacy half.
Yeah, it literally was. He had 122 yards in the first half and then a catch for 5 yards in the second half.
Nice.
So, I mean, a win is a win. Shout out Boswell. He finally missed the fucking field goal, but only because it was blocked. But the defense finally comes alive. Jalen Ramsey looks like 26 or 2017 Jalen
He looks
Ramsey.
rejuvenated.
Deshaun Elliott, huge fucking game. Peyton Wilson saved that game because blown coverage. Jordan Addison wide open, and he chugged from the line of scrimmage to chase him down. And he saved that touchdown, which might have actually changed the outcome of the game. So shout out him.
Wow. Taylor, we got to take back a little bit of the slander. All of us on this podcast were slandering James Cook.
Me included. Me included. The man gets paid, and the man is him. Let James Cook.
Officially right now, criticism, slander, Rescinded.
Squashed.
Rescinded. We take it back. He's been the man. He has one game under 100 yards this year. Every game's been over 100 with a touchdown. He's
a touchdown in 9 straight games.
He has 5 touchdowns this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Touchdown every single game 2 weeks ago. Unbelievable back.
He's actually playing as a 3-down back now, which I didn't think he had. And I mean, thank God we played the Saints. But that was a much closer game than it had to be up until the Bills scored late in the 4th. But man, he's been awesome. He's been there, other than Allen, and Shakir's turning it on now. But James Cook has been their best player on offense
from the beginning of the season. From the drop of the bell, he's been all gas, no breaks. It's like reminiscent of Saquon almost. Like, it's crazy to say this year, and I never thought we would say it, but the top backs are Jonathan Taylor, which is like people could expect, and James Cook. James Cook's right there with Jonathan Taylor. If not this year alone, isolated, I think James Cook has better stats.
He honestly looks like Le'Veon Bell, the way that he waits for those gaps to open up in the O-line, and then he hits them. Every time. He looks like prime Le'Veon Bell right now.
It's really cool. It's really nice.
Le'Veon Bell wasn't fast. James Cook is fucking wheels.
He can cook. He's nice, man. I'll take it.
Man, it must be really nice having a great player in your locker room that is actually contributing to your wins. Because the Eagles are shaping up to be the most expensive, cheap winning team. We don't need this roster to win.
You just block kicks and win.
This play calling is going to make us lose A.J. Brown. But as it stands so far in the 4 wins that we've had, Saquon could be replaced with A.J. Dillon alone.
They're missing
or 2
Kenneth
backs.
Gainwell.
Legacy game.
Bro, he doesn't have 100 yards. He's averaging 3 yards a carry.
It's been, and I mean, I think it may be a little more expected. Like, teams are going to be looking to shut down the run. No one wants to be the victim of what Saquon did last year.
Fair enough.
But to that point, you have game breakers at every position on offense. And Jalen Hurts is running the ball. He's taking it down. They're not passing. Jalen Hurts, I think he has 1 game over 200 passing yards this year.
And then the game on Sunday, that was a good game. Good opponent, and they won. But Jalen Hurts was cooking in the first half and then nothing in the second half.
He had 0 passing yards in the second half. 0.
Nothing.
Like, it makes no sense to why they built up this like caliber of a team. Like, when people talk about what other QBs would thrive in this room, like, you can see why. Obviously, there's stars all around him.
Put Justin Herbert in Philly? Are you kidding me?
God, man,
He's Peyton Manning.
But the thing is, Jalen Hurts can pass the ball, and like Jalen Hurts has a 72 win percentage when he passes the ball more than 40 times in his career. Like, the guy wins when he passes the ball. It's play calling. I don't really like Kevin Petula as it stands. Don't think he's good for Jalen Hurts. I would love if Nick Sirianni just said, fucking OC, I'll call the plays. Just let me
Kellen
cook.
Moore said, I'm 0-4. Can I please come back?
Is it a slump for like A.J. Brown and Saquon, or is it play calling, or is it
I don't think it's
whatever?
a slump at all, because when we look at what A.J. Brown did last week.
Nothing.
No, A.J. Brown was sick last week.
Not
the most recent
I guess
game.
we're still technically
He had like
in week
100
4.
yards and a touchdown, right?
Yeah, he had 109 yards and a touchdown on 6 catches. So he's still him. And like when we look at the games where he produces, like the guy averages 12 yards a catch in his career. Here, through his career, 15 and a half yards a catch. Like, that's unbelievable. He's insane.
Yeah, he's nuts.
It's just Jalen Hurts isn't giving him the ball.
And like you watched it in the Rams game, the game he went off. Rams is an excellent defense. Dude, that catch he had on the sideline to run for the touchdown, he stiff-armed 2 D-backs to run down the sideline.
There was even there was a catch, I think, same game against the Rams, where Jalen Hurts overthrows it. A.J. Brown's kind of slipping on his route a little bit.
Is it the one-hander?
Yeah, the guy reaches up. It's a pick. It's a pick if he doesn't make that move. Reaches up, grabs it, says, nope, back in my pocket.
And not grab it and bobble it. Grab it in the air.
Just
like a tennis
solidify
ball.
it.
And then just like a golf ball. And just
so,
grabs it.
It's not A.J. Brown's ability to play football. It's not A.J. Brown's ability to play wide receiver. It's not his hands. It's not his mental. The guy's calm. He's cool. He's always been this kind of player, like this cool, calm, like exterior kind of player. But Jalen Hurts needs to get him the freaking ball, or this guy's going to want out. And we cannot have a situation where you have a player of this caliber wanting out. A guy who I could see with the right production is better than CeeDee Lamb, who could be better than Puka Nacua, could be better than a lot of like
He's
the
going to be a
top
Hall of
end
Fame
backs.
receiver. He'll be a Hall of Fame receiver. It's funny we're sitting here ripping on the Eagles. They've won 19 of their last 20 games. They're 19-1, including the playoffs, in their
so
last
fucked.
20 games. That is nuts.
The one loss in that game is Jalen Hurts going out halfway through against the Commanders and Kenny Pickett taking over. And then they lost by a touchdown.
So a meaningless game.
It's a meaningless game, but it's also like situationally, like when we have Jalen Hurts, when we have like all of our guys, we fucking win games.
19 of 20 in the NFL is winning like that's like winning 25 of 26 more, like 40 of 41 in the NHL.
Well, I mean, we'll see how it develops. I hope these boys get moving. I hope the MetLife boys get moving on their damn turf.
Yeah, it's
Holy
so fucked
shit,
up, man.
This is nuts.
It's got to a point for me. I'm happy with if you guys want to just like drop a bomb on MetLife, demolish it to the ground, let it be nothing, and rebuild from the ashes.
They're hosting
do it.
World Cup games,
That's
which
terrifying.
is the biggest event in the world
That's terrifying.
in less than a year, in 6 months.
For those,
That's gonna be grass. They've hosted games like that before. I think it was for like whatever the fuck it was, and they used grass.
So why can't you have grass?
For those of you guys that don't know, MetLife is the New York Giants and Jets stadium. It is notorious for its horrible turf and the non-contact injuries that come from it. I don't know the science behind it, but I guess cleats stick in turf differently, and it can make
Muscles
you...
and joints ripping and moving, yeah.
So, to put it in perspective for you, here's a list of just some of the injuries that have happened on MetLife since 2020. Nick Bosa in 2020. Solomon Thomas, Jabril Pepper, Wan'Dale Robinson, Sterling Shepard, Kyle Fuller, Aaron Rodgers, and the saddest of all, Malik Nabers this year.
3 of those names are the Jets or Giants. And you're not doing anything. And Rodgers.
4, Rodgers and Nabers.
And Nabers.
4 of them. And Jabril Peppers was a Giant when that happened, too.
Like,
Yeah.
That's 5.
how is
your
that-
own players, man?
and OBJ, like, how is that not a sign to move on from the turf?
And the thing is, I'm seeing so many TikToks right now of the edit of Malik Nabers on the sideline in pain, and then OBJ on the sideline in pain. You had a future in both of these guys. Generational talents who are going to change the face of your franchise forever. And this is what you do to them.
And these injuries they're not like you get tackled by the legs and your leg turns the wrong way. They're Malik Nabers going up for a ball and him just fucking losing his legging and he tears his ACL. Nick Bosa, Jabril Peppers, all the same thing. They just lose their legs and just...
Aaron Rodgers scrambles. Rips it.
Literally, he took 2 steps. And so like the big thing is that they're non-contact. It's not players touching them. These guys are just stepping. And because of the turf, they're, like Taylor said, muscles and tendons and it rips.
It's nuts. It's really sad because look at the list of players on here. Malik Nabers, Aaron Rodgers, Nick Bosa. Those are like headline players that draw people in.
These are all pro caliber players.
100%.
I mean, Sterling Shepard was supposed to be a guy. And who knows if this injury like changes that. Malik Nabers, supposed to be a guy. Who knows if this injury changes that. We could have seen OBJ in like the same conversations as AB, as Julio, as Calvin John, like the biggest names of the sport.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And because of this injury, because you guys like, I don't even know what it is. You want to be quirky? Like, why would you want turf? I'm the personal believer. I want football to be as authentic to playing football at a park. If you get 40 dudes and line them up at a park, that's how I want the experience to be for them.
I mean, Lincoln Stadium is grass.
Grass.
Heinz Field is grass. The Bills are turf. I will say that. But
the Bills also,
knock on wood.
MetLife is a closed roof. Or it has a dome that can close, if I'm not mistaken.
Not sure.
Regardless, both of our stadiums are open roof and in winter climates. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
There's zero excuse. The Bills, at least, like they can say that they're in a winter climate and like with the snow, you're not shoveling off that field before.
But even like whatever the Bills are doing to maintain their field is clearly working.
No, well, because the major one I think of is Von Miller. That happened in Detroit, which is also turf.
It's really sad. It needs to be changed. I can't believe the NFL is not taking more of a stance against this.
Nuke MetLife.
Like,
Get a fat boy and nuke it.
Hashtag nuke MetLife.
you lost. If you're the NFL, you look at this as marketing. You had the Aaron Rodgers comeback year. He didn't even play his first year as a Jet. You have arguably a top 3 receiver potential now done for the year. Maybe done.
Also, Malik Nabers this is another really sad thing, he was closing in on the record for the most catches in his first 20 games. Who's number 1? Odell Beckham Jr.
That's crazy.
That's
Yep.
Giants.
That's so crazy.
I think he was at 127 catches, OBJ, or 121 catches, and OBJ's record is 147.
He would have beat it.
He would have beat it, no problem. 2 games. He would have beat that. No question.
But I just feel horrible for these players. Like, especially on Malik Nabers at that age, at that trajectory, at that skill level. The Giants are fucked.
It's Giants core. Maybe like this is a marketing move to just keep people like, if you win, maybe some people lose interest a little bit.
And
like,
you
I
have-
got it. Now they have to be miserable forever.
And you have your franchise quarterback who you just drafted and just won you a game playing on that fucking turf.
And Scattaboo. I love that guy. Scattaboo is the man, dude. Thanks for him, Michael.
So we'll get into that. The Chargers lose Joe Alt.
Dude, and they lost Slater. They're fucked.
Yeah, Rashawn Slater went out with them. It was a great run. I think the Chargers kind of just squashed the Chargers 3-0 start, and they're going to I think the Chargers are going to snowball downward from there.
Herbert is the new Joe Burrow in terms of getting sacked.
Yeah.
He will be.
Line is going to be Swiss cheese.
Yeah, fuck. They're so screwed.
Swiss
Joe Alt.
cheese.
Like, we talked about him a few weeks ago. Like, he is a man. He's a beast.
He's built like Swoop.
If you guys haven't seen that, I have an inflatable bird. He doesn't get up because too much noise for the pod, but I'll show you guys one day.
He's electric. That sucks.
It sucks. And man, I always talk about this kid on his draft day when you see him sitting in the chair, and like you can tell he's a big kid. Then he stands up and you're like, holy fuck, it's Thanos.
Bro, he's nuts.
It's Thanos.
He's nuts.
But in that game, the CTE maxer, Cam Scattaboo.
I love this kid.
This kid could be a league winner in fantasy.
Bro.
It could be that guy. Like, I genuinely believe the way that he runs.
He's good, man.
He runs with, like, it's that vintage killer inside of that wrecking ball.
And, just
And
run through everyone.
He's fucking sick.
So lit. So lit to watch, and I think all my Cowboys slander at the beginning of the year is now going to flip to the Giants, because I think the Giants could actually be decent with Jackson Dart.
If they had Malik Nabers, I could see them maybe making a playoff push, but losing clearly your best receiver.
They beat the Chargers, the Chargers are kind of a dark horse team to go to the Super Bowl for a lot of people. And he beat him without.
Good.
He beat him without Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers went down halfway through the game.
You beat probably the MVP frontrunner.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Right
Not
anymore.
It'll be interesting. I mean, the Giants always do. Like, they always have like this media QB every few years. Like, Tommy Cutlets came in and was sick for 2 games and then was nothing. Yeah. Daniel Jones was sick for a while and then he's nothing. So we'll see how that develops. But Cam Ward is freaking nice.
He's nice. The Titans suck.
They suck.
They suck.
All around him. He's moving out of the pocket. He's making big plays.
He's scrambling every play.
Every play. And he's breaking tackles every play.
That's a recipe for some potentially generational talent to get hurt. Protect your fucking protect your young first overall quarterback in his rookie season. Protect the kid, man.
Every good housewife knows the first check he writes for the mortgage, the second for the insurance.
Hope he doesn't play MetLife this year.
You got to protect this kid, man, because he's your future. He's also like no nonsense. I don't know if you guys saw his post game interview.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was like, "There's no way to sugarcoat it. We're ass. That's it. We're ass."
He's like, "I'm gonna keep it a buck with you."
We're ass.
We're ass.
He's sick.
And he's right.
He's a good personality too.
That's the kind of mentality you need to get better.
Yeah.
Especially as a rookie, that's what you want.
He's a leader, and he's going to be a leader in this league for a long time.
He's nice. The Titans fucking suck, man.
Someone I don't see being a leader in this league for a long time is Michael Penix Jr. This kid is finally starting to settle in. Big question mark. He was horrible for the first half of this game against the Commanders.
Shredded the Commanders in the second half.
When he finally put it together, and they finally started to find a connection, but it seems like neither Penix or his receivers are on the same page ever. And this might have been a glimpse of what it looks like when they can put it together.
I mean, look at Drake London's day. He was nice.
109 yards and a touchdown, having fantasy.
Bijan had 100-yard receiving. Kyle Pitts had 70 yards and a touchdown.
I dropped Kyle Pitts this week in fantasy.
Whatever, who cares?
So sad. I'm picking him up again next week.
Yeah, the Falcons. I mean, mind you were playing Daniels and McLaurin-less Commanders team.
Yeah.
And they still put up like 28 on you. I don't know, man. The Falcons are such a weird team. Like, when they're on, they're so good.
So good.
But when they're off, they just cut Young Wei Koo.
Yeah.
Which is like, that guy was a legend. I don't know. The Falcons are weird to me. I don't really know what they are.
It is interesting. You're right, because when they're on, they're kind of like one of the best teams in football.
Sick.
But when they're off, they're one of the worst teams in football. Like, they're down there with their division mates, the Saints. Mm-hmm. Like, they're horrible when they're off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone else who's been horrible. Bryce Young. Is this experiment?
Remember when you guys had the Panthers making the playoffs and I didn't?
I mean, they're 1-3. They're 1-3. Now they got shit rocked by the Pats, but they're 1-3.
They're horrible.
This is the narrative of Bryce Young. This is him being a bust, and this was the first half of the season last year. He was getting real close, and then it was like, what, week 8 or 10?
And he
started to go off, and he started to do this again, and now he's right back this way.
But this happened last year. They benched him for Dalton for like 3 games. And then he comes off the bench, and he looked really good. Well, he looked pretty good.
Like, I'll say the Panthers obviously aren't that roster that's going to win 10 games. It's not. They don't have those guys.
We had them winning 9 or 10.
They have pieces. Like, obviously, Bryce Young can be very good. They invested in their O-line. They have some weapons who, aren't
They have
great.
one
but
receiver.
They have Tet and Chuba Hubbard and, fucking Tommy
Tremble
gets a
always
touchdown
gets
every
touchdown.
week.
He gets a touchdown every week on Red Zone.
The guy's Jawan Johnson.
He is Jawan Johnson.
Who I dropped for Kyle Pitts, by the way, and he fucking shit the bed.
Yeah, Jawan Johnson didn't do anything.
In another crazy, like, absolute monster game. We had a great week of football.
Great week of football.
The Ravens lose to the Chiefs. Is this a classic Mahomes beatdown? Or are the Ravens starting to slip?
Both. Mahomes.
Are the Chiefs back?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say
think
no.
Mahomes just had to adjust to throwing to fucking losers, but then he got Worthy back, and look what happens.
But, like, what adjustment? Because he's always thrown to losers. And since
Not really.
since he's lost Tyreek Hill, who's the best receiver that,
Kelsey
that they've
was
had?
really good for a long time.
Kelsey, fine. But then, after that, what was Sky Moore,
Scored a touchdown
Juju,
at the Super Bowl.
MVS.
MVS.
Noah Gray.
Now it's Hollywood, who's not anything like he's good, but he's whatever. They had D-Hop last year. Like, he has had a stud. He hasn't had a stud since Tyreek.
In the receiving game, yeah. I mean, I would put Kelsey as a stud, not now, but in the gap between Hill leaving and Kelsey slowing down, Kelsey was incredible. But, fuck, man, the Ravens, I'd love to see them 1-3. I actually wish the Ravens had beaten the Chiefs.
Nope.
Because the Bills have the tiebreak on the Ravens, so that helps with the win-loss record. But, fuck, the Chiefs look good. Mahomes looks good.
I think this is... I agree with Michael. It's both. It's a classic Mahomes beatdown, but the Ravens also were missing 6 starters. Roquan is out. Kyle Hamilton... Or not, Kyle Hamilton's on the Steelers now.
Derrick Henry sucks.
No.
Question mark. Yes, Kyle.
His hands suck.
He fumbles the ball!
running
3
ability is
fumbles,
still
and
fine.
he had, 20-something yards against... he was okay fumbled against the Lions. Then the game before, who did they beat? Where he fumbled the ball. The Browns.
Cleveland, yeah.
They only beat the Browns because they're the Browns. And then the game in the Chiefs, what do you have, 60 yards against the Chiefs? Like, he had nothing.
This is more you're worried about the Ravens' defense than their offense because they've averaged probably like 28 points or whatever the math.
Lamar's having a great season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If they were 3-1, he'd be the MVP frontrunner, no doubt.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, even Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is starting to come
Step
into
up.
his own,
Step
bro.
up to wide receiver 1, 100%.
Oh, man. He is
Not
like...
last week, fucking 15 yards.
Okay, DK boy.
But I think you're seeing the cream of the crop is rising in the AFC. It's going to be the Bills and Chiefs again.
Like always. It's always going to be Mahomes is going to be the gatekeeper. You shall not pass.
I mean, you're going to see, the Rams beat the Colts. Like, the Colts come back down to earth, I think, a little bit.
I think the Colts.
Adonai Mitchell,
Yeah.
what the fuck was he doing?
You scrapped 14 points for them.
What did he do? He dropped the ball before the goal line, correct?
Yes.
He puts his hand out and he, I guess, squeezes the ball and it pops out of his hands and then he didn't recover it until it came out of bounds. And then another one. Who scored the touchdown? Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, and it was a holding.
Yeah,
on Adonai
holding
Mitchell.
call on Adonai Mitchell brings it right back.
That was the game.
And it was like a 30-yard run.
Dude, that's crazy. It's sad.
What a loser.
He's getting cut. 100% he's
The
cut.
kid's good too, man, which is like, it's just horrible. Like, this is horrible for your development. It's horrible for your future. You're always going to be known as the guy who dropped the ball on the 1-yard line.
100%.
Caleb Williams is also settling in with this Ben Johnson offense. I want to ask, though, the hell is happening to DJ Moore?
I don't think it's anything with him. I think it's Roma Dunze taking a huge
Dunze
step.
looked
He
really
is so good.
It's not only Roma Dunze taking a step. It looks like Luther Burden is like kind of
He's fucking
unanimously
good,
their
too.
wide receiver
DeAndre
too.
Swift's been startable.
But how are we going to negate DJ Moore, who's been like this undercover sleeper, amazing wide receiver for his whole career, and he's just never had those pieces to get him there? And now that Caleb Williams is starting to surmount himself as the QB who can put them over the hump, they're facing DJ Moore out.
You know what, though? If you're a Bears fan and you're saying, listen, if DJ Moore's going to have 50 yards a game or less, but we're going to win, I don't think they care.
That's a good problem to have.
Like, yeah, you can find schemes to get maybe run some more screen passes or some more slants or some more off-ball plays. Like, you can find ways to get DJ Moore the ball. The Bears' problem has been winning, and they're 2-2, and they barely beat the Raiders, but they're 2-2, and Caleb Williams looks good.
He looks good, but in my head, I'm thinking like in the big games that are going to matter long down the season, because these games don't matter. I mean, they do, obviously. It's NFL. 17 games isn't a lot. But when it comes down to like clinching a spot in for the playoffs, making your team, even in the first round, getting past that hump, do you want Luther Burden making that last catch, or do you want DJ Moore, a guy who's not say he's been there, but he's been around the league? He's more of a veteran presence.
I don't know if you care. It's like if we get there, we get there. If you get to the dance, you get to the
whoever
dance.
has to make the catch or make the play.
And maybe Luther Burton's sick.
I would love to see I would want to see AJ Brown making that huge catch of the Super Bowl over Jahan Dotson.
I don't care.
Yeah, for sure, but like
I actually don't care.
exactly.
I'm saying this as a Bills fan. They don't even have a wide receiver one, so
You guys should go trade for your DJ Moore.
They could stick 50-year-old fucking Mike Wallace on the Steelers, and if he makes that toe tap catch with 30 seconds
I
left
don't
to get
care.
them in field goal range,
Yeah,
I don't
give me
care.
whoever the fuck's gonna make that catch.
Guess it's a good point, man. I just feel bad for DJ Moore because that guy suffered through years and years and years of, is CMC going to be good on the Panthers? Is he going to be anything, to now going to the Bears where it's, he wasn't on the Browns. He went to the Bears and now he's just sitting around doing nothing, and he finally gets a QB who was shit last year and he was good, and now his QB's good and he's shit. So where the fuck are people lining up here?
You know what this is? This is hammer the over on DJ Moore's yards next week. Hammer the over.
We'll see. Taylor, you said it 5 times already. The Rams are elite. And Puka owners in fantasy are laughing.
Fuck you.
I'm happy with that. I don't care. Say it all you want.
Puka is so good.
Why fuck me?
Devontae Adams is still good.
Why are you fucking me?
Fuck you. The Rams are sick.
They're going to win their division. Best team in the division.
Are the Rams the best team in the NFC?
No, Eagles.
Second best team.
Eagles are winning without their superstars, and we beat the Rams.
That game was nuts.
We beat the Rams without our superstars. Imagine if Jalen Hurts decided, hey, I can actually throw the ball and someone can actually catch it.
Okay. To that Rams win that you guys had, I know you guys came back, but they were this close to winning the game.
Close only counts in horseshoes, buddy. This is football.
I know.
It is. It's. We talked about it with Arash, I think. Game of inches. Man, that was a sick game, though, against the Rams and Eagles. But that game last week, fucking Colts, dude. I mean, the whole penalties shit, but what a game.
So I actually want to ask, we'll get back to this, but who are our top 3 teams in the NFC? It's Eagles, Rams, and...
Lions.
Okay.
Lions are being Lions again.
Yeah, Packers were there, and now they're
Nope,
slipping.
not anymore.
They're slipping.
They lost to the Browns.
And then tied the Cowboys. They had a borderline same result as the Giants against the Cowboys.
That game was... I know we're going to get there, but that game was sick.
We'll speed this up. Niners are broken after a loss to the Jags.
They're broken.
Brock Purdy.
3-1 is 3-1, I guess.
Yeah, but they had an easy-ass schedule.
They have the easiest schedule. I have their defense in fantasy because I thought they were just going to shit stomp teams.
And honestly, shout out to Trevor Lawrence. This guy looked good.
He started to look like a leader, too.
ETN looks like ETN, who I just traded.
What's going on with BTJ?
Who cares? Again, same thing. They're 3-1.
I know.
Who cares?
Yeah,
They're 3-1.
I think
They're 3-1 in a shitty division where the Texans were favored and they are 1-3.
Yeah,
And the Colts
that's fair.
are who knows.
That's fair.
And this is what I'm saying about Trevor Lawrence. They had, the reporters asked Trevor Lawrence about BTJ. What's going on with him? Why is he getting incorporated? And he's saying, like,
We're winning, bro.
everyone's just trying to win. He's going to fall in when he needs to fall in. He'll find his moment. And it'll all work itself out. I still think he's that guy.
This happens, though, right? Like, we know BTJ is great. We know DJ Moore is great. Like, these guys will have 5 or 6 week stretches where they're breaking 100 yards and touchdown. It happens.
Yeah.
Like, you think ETN's going to rush for 120 yards every week? No chance.
I think I want to say it's BTJ. Maybe it's a different receiver. But I saw an analysis where they were talking about, I think it's BTJ, saying that he's scared to get hit. There was a hit that he took in preseason that was really...
Where he lets up and it's a pick where he could have knocked the ball down. I saw that, yeah.
And so they're kind of saying that, like, maybe he's just, like, it's a mental thing where he has to get over the fact, like, hey, it's a physical game, you're going to get hit. Just make a play on the ball and try to get yourself to win.
Fine last year. Seemed like he didn't have a problem with it.
But he also had a lot of, like... I'm not going to take anything away from BTJ's rookie year, but I think he also had a lot of gimme touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
Where he broke a coverage and, like, whoever the fuck the quarterback was for the Jags after Lawrence would just lob the ball up and he's wide open. Like, if you go back and watch his touchdowns last year, a lot of them, he's just, like, standing there.
You're not putting up those numbers with Mac Jones. That was their QB.
No, that was their quarterback.
That's not happening.
So, I mean, the Jags are 3-1. The Niners are broken. They're broken.
Oh, and with our game yesterday, Monday nighter.
Sunday
nighter, thank you. It is Monday today. Sorry, I'm on a bender 24/7.
Game of the week.
Game of the week for sure.
Can we get rid of ties, please?
We have to.
We have to. It was Micah's return to Dallas. He goes against his old QB. He hit him like 10 times. I think he got one sack, and it doesn't even really count as a sack.
His sack was big, though, because Dak had a free lane to the end zone, and you watch Parsons cook to get him. So he saved a touchdown, because I don't think they scored on that drive. I think it was a field goal.
And Micah, he looks amazing in Green Bay jersey, but I heard a really funny stat. The Cowboys with Micah Parsons last year were the second best defense. Without Micah, they were second worst. This year,
they suck.
This year, they're second worst.
They suck.
But their offense, like George Pickens last night, talk about a come out,
150 yards.
Coming out game. 2 touchdowns, 150-something yards.
He could be a wide receiver one on, I think, a decent amount of teams, maybe 10 teams in the NFL.
Listen, I said Cowboys NFC Championship. I might be stupid, but Dak looks fucking good.
Dak does look good. The offense looks fine.
And Javonte Williams, how the fuck are you?
Wake up.
Bro, he's RB1. He's shredding.
He's fucking good.
So good. I mean, it's also just his backfield. There's no one else there, and their O-line is kind of always good. They're the Cowboys.
Yeah, their O-line's pretty good.
But with what Michael said, get rid of ties.
Oh, my God.
It's college. This is the highest level of professional football that you can play. The NHL got rid of ties. It was never a thing in the MLB. It was never a thing in the NBA. Get rid of ties. It's so stupid. Green Bay could have gone from, let's say they won the game. They're 3-1. Now they're 2-1-1.
You know what would be a really cool concept? So let's say you start 12 on the offense, 11 on the defense, right? Or overtime rolls around. 11 on the offense, 10 on the defense. You go on a drive, you You don't score or you don't win, 10 on the offense, 9 on the defense. Then the field just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And as a coach and as a coordinator, you have to think, what are the 9 defensive players I'm going to put out there? Do I want to put 2 running backs out there in the shotgun and maybe one of them gets picked up by a linebacker and one can go for a screen pass for 50 yards?
That'd be crazy.
You just go less and less and less and less. Imagine it was like a max of like 4 and 3. It was like 2 D linemen and a deep safety. And you have like your quarterback, 2 O linemen, a running back, and like that's your setup.
That'd actually be really nuts because I'm thinking about that now. Imagine you have to make a decision whether you want to put like 3 D tackles in and a safety, or you got to think about like 2 quarters, a D lineman and a safety, or you got to like really make decisions.
Get rid of the clock, get rid of the timeouts, get rid of the clock, or set a like in the yard, set a drive.
Like in the yard,
you have 7 plays to score a touchdown, and if you don't, you turn the ball over where you are. So if you're on your last play, you either have to kick a field goal or punt it, or you go for it, or whatever. You get 7 or 10 plays or whatever that is, and you start on the 25. And you have to drive 75 yards.
That'd be so sick. I'm a firm believer. One thing that you need to bring over from the yard is the conversion. When you score a touchdown, you should be allowed to push your conversion back for more points.
100%. If you want to go 40 yards for a 4-point conversion,
Come on!
10 points a yard.
Yeah, that's what
10 yards a point.
Exactly.
So sick.
10 points a yard. 3 yards, 30 points.
20 is 2, 30 is 3. Dude, imagine you go 60. We need 6 more points. This is a 2-score game. Like, you could make the NFL in a video game.
Literally. And I mean, I guess it's all about
tradition. I understand.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, but
and the easiest thing that you guys can do, continuous overtimes. Just let them keep playing.
Yeah.
I don't imagine you go to this game and you walk into work the next morning and people are like, "Oh, I saw you at the game. Who won?" No one. Like
we saw 80 combined points and you have a tie on your record.
The second highest scoring tie of all time. Like, we can't have this on a professional league. Leave the ties to fantasy, man. Like,
I want to say, just while we're on this Packers thing, one last thing. Jordan Love and the entire Green Bay offense need to understand urgency, because if you watch their last drive, it was like 3.5 minutes. They went 45 yards. They had 12 seconds left on the clock with no timeouts, and Jordan Love throws a quick fucking slant to Elijah Wilson or whoever it was for 3 extra yards. You don't need that. Spike the ball, stop the clock, and kick your kick. It was a whole fucking shit show their last drive.
I agree. There's like just no. Again, it's veteran presence, I guess. You need that vet to tell you like this is what you do.
He's not like that anymore. It's his 3rd year as a starter, and he sat behind one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time for 3 years.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Is this his 6th year in the league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I guess 5th because he was a 2020 draft pick.
Okay, but that's crazy.
Yeah. Another crazy one. Me and Michael talked about Trae Young last week. You know, Trae Young's in his 8th year in the league.
Oh, that means Luka's in his 8th year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude,
That's
we're old.
half of your career if you have like an excellent longevity.
Like, used to look at Trae Young as like, and Luka as like, these kids were like my age. They're relatable to me a little more. Now they're fucking grown in the league and they're veterans in their respective right, which is just so cool to see.
Well, I think, like, going back to the Jays, their third pitcher is Trey Yesavage, who's their best prospect, who we talked about with Arash, who's making his debut that night. I'm born in 1996, so I'm 29. Mm-hmm. He's born in 2003. Like, when I hear kids being born after the year 2000, and I sit here and I do a sports podcast and I talk about them, he's going to start a playoff game at 22 years old.
And we're going to talk about it.
And I'm going to talk about it and be sweaty. Like, I just think that's nuts to think about. When you get older and you see 18, 19, 20-year-old kids playing pro sports and being the best at their position.
There's got to be a conglomerate of like older sports fans who are no longer fans who are just like, fuck, all these kids are making me feel bad about myself, so I'm done watching.
100% that's got to be it.
Let's look at some way too early MVP predictions. Who do you guys got?
Herbert looks incredible. He looks incredible. Quentin Johnson, have a year. Like, we made fun of him last year for having Shaquille Griffin hands.
I'm still not buying it. I'm still with that.
Herbert looks good, man. Omari and Hampton finally have a day. I mean, you can't discredit Allen.
No, you can't.
He threw a bad pick last week.
I'm still with Allen. I mean, like, we talked about this when we started the podcast during the last year's MVP race. For me, it's about being most valuable to your team.
And he is their team.
You can replace, I think, Herbert with a couple other QBs and still kind of get a similar result in terms of wins. You take Allen off the Bills, they're fucking horrible.
They suck.
If you take Allen off the Bills, they're a
4-win team.
Yeah, like I was just saying, a 2-win team.
Maybe, yeah.
They don't do anything without Allen. My vote is still Allen. Or Indianapolis Jones.
Holy shit. Also the coolest nickname ever.
So sick.
He looks amazing. He
He is what the Giants thought he was going to be. He had a bad game last week.
Developmental problem. We talk about it all the time.
He did have a bad game this most recent week.
It was okay.
2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, I think 250 yards. It's like...
He was hot to start the... Like, they didn't punt the ball for 2 weeks.
But you also have to remember, he has, like, the equivalent receiving core of what the Bills have.
Yeah.
Like, Michael Pittman is good. Alec Burke is that his name?
Alec Pierce.
Alec Burke is the NBA guy. Alec Pierce is nice. Adonai Mitchell fucks your team over. Like, Jonathan Taylor is great, but, like, there isn't...
No.
Tyler Warren looks good, but, like...
I agree. And, like I just said, with being valuable to your team, I think if you put Geno in the Colts, they're horrible.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a 4-win team.
They're useless.
Look at the Raiders. He 3 picks. Like, Indianapolis Jones is cooking.
He is a guy. And there's a couple other ones that we can mention. Stafford, Lamar.
Stafford looks good. I mean, when you talk about the Rams...
He always looks good,
How about
though.
that fucking throw to Tutu Atwell?
Oh like, my God. In a bucket. Like,
Literally.
Atwell could have just held his hands out like this and the ball just would have gracefully landed.
It's
On his own
teardrop.
20-yard line on first down. Guy said, fuck it, here's game.
Yeah, he called game right there.
I love
Tutu
that.
Atwell
I
can
love
fly.
that.
But yeah, Lamar too. I mean, 1 and 3 is tough, but Lamar looks good. He looks really good.
He'll swing it around.
Oh, I think that about covers it for that NFL last week. Let's do a little SweatZone. We're going to give you 2 minutes of sweatful-free football predictions, boys.
Okay, here we go. Week 5 predictions.
We're going to look through it. You guys are both going to guess. If you both have a different answer, you can discuss for a second, but we're going to try to keep this under a minute.
Let's do it.
Thursday night, we got Niners-Rams.
Rams
all the way. This is an international game, Vikings-Browns. I think it's in Munich.
Vikings.
I think the Browns are going to randomly win this game.
I'm going to take the Vikings just on the fact that they are already abroad, and I assume they're not going to come home. They'll just go straight from Dublin to Zurich.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that, like, travel is going to save them.
Back-to-back weeks in Europe.
Cowboys and Jets, stinker of the week.
Cowboys.
Giants and Saints.
That's the stinker of the week. But you know what? Give me the CTE Maxer. Cam Scatterboard.
Yeah, probably the Giants.
I actually have the Giants in a beatdown. I don't think it's going to be as shitty of a game. I mean, it'll be shitty from, like,
But the Saints don't even look that bad. They've won blowout this year.
Spencer Rattler's not going to win.
Spencer Rattler went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen until the fourth quarter.
The whole Bills team was just not on the same page.
He's also 0-10 in his career. He's never won a game.
Yeah, and I think it might continue that way.
They might not win.
I don't think he's ever going to win a game.
The
in his entire
record
career.
is 13 for starting your NFL career. So he's almost there.
Raiders Colts.
Colts.
Colts at home. Panthers, Dolphins.
Must win for both.
Stinker of the week right here.
Dolphins.
This is actually
The
stinker of the week.
Dolphins will win.
I'm not going to take the Panthers. Panthers at home. This will be a game that I bet on. Broncos and Eagles.
Eagles.
I think the Eagles find a way to lose. I'm not saying 4-0 is great, but we talked about it. It's the cheapest 4-0 team in the league. I think the Broncos find a way to win.
We're going to beat the Broncos.
Eagles.
Ridiculous. Texans, Ravens.
God, there's some huge games this week. Like, standings-wise. Fuck. Ravens.
Texans.
I think Texans in a sneaky,
Okay.
They're just going to squeeze that
It'd be
one
like a
out.
17-14
That would put the
game.
Ravens at 1-4.
Yep.
That'd be horrible. That'd be so bad for the
And
Ravens.
then if they lose...
That's Harbaugh's neck. He has his
Yeah.
head on the plate.
He on the hot seat.
Eek. Titans, Cardinals.
Cardinals by a mile.
Cards.
I think Titans just be different. Cam Ward. This is his game. Bucks, Seahawks.
It's a great game. Good 4 o'clock game.
That's such a trap game.
I got the Bucks.
Both good teams.
I think the Bucks are
Both
just
good
better.
teams.
Baker is so him.
Yeah. Take the Bucks though.
Give me the Bucks.
Lions, Bengals.
Lions. If it was,
Wish Burrow was playing.
yeah,
That would
it'd be a
such
different
great game.
conversation.
This would be like a 50-47 game. Lions.
Commanders, Chargers.
I hope Jane Daniels versus Justin Herbert. I hope he plays. Chargers.
If Daniels plays, Commanders, but as it stands, Chargers.
I'm with Michael on that. Patriots, Bills.
Ugh, that's the Sunday night.
Where is this game?
Bills. It's
in
in Buffalo.
Okay, Bills.
It's in the Bills.
They have
in the
they have a
Bills.
heavy home schedule to start the year. Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
I mean, Drake may look good last week, but it was against Carolina, so we'll see. Give me the Bills.
Michael.
Bills.
And the Monday nighter next week, we got Chiefs and Jags.
Jags.
That's actually a pretty good Monday nighter. Go Jags.
Jags.
Go Jags all day.
I'm going to go get on the bandwagon with you guys.
Go Jags.
Dude. All right, boys.
And that was
The Sweat Zone. Welcome to the Witching Hour.
where sweat becomes stains and stains become losses.
With that, boys, I think we can take the sweat off our brows as we move into the next sport. NFL, you've been sweat. That won't always be around.
You've
but
been wiped. Security wiped.
we're still working that out.
Security wiped.
Boys, let's get into how the leaf falls.
The staple segment of the year.
The lines are out. The lines are out. The British are coming.
I've seen 2 different versions of this, so read off the lines, but I'll tell you the other version I saw.
So these are the lines as it stands on Daily Face Off. First line I love. You got the Matthew, and Matthias line. It's Matthew Knives, Austin Matthews, and Matthias Michelli.
Triple M.
Second line, you got Bobby McMahon, John Tavares, and William Nylander. Third line, you got Dakota Joshua, Nicholas Waugh, Max Domi. And then the final line, you got Stephen Lorentz, Scott Lofton, and
Your
Nicholas Robertson.
Your boy.
Defensive pairings are about the same as last year. Jake McCabe and Tanev, Riley and Carlo, OEL, and Simone Benoit.
So, okay. If I had to take these lines and shuffle them a little bit, Nyes is first line winger all day long. I'd give Domi a shot on the top line. I'd take Michelli off. I'd put Michelli with Tavares and Nylander because I want to see an all-skill line.
I'm good with that.
And put Bobby McMahon with Joshua and Waugh because that line would be huge. That would be massive.
Enforcer line.
Like Joshua's 6'5", Waugh's 6'6", Bobby McMahon's like 6'3", and then that fourth line, I think I would actually like to see Easton Cowan instead of Robertson.
Agreed.
I'm not a Robertson fan.
I'm a Robertson fan, but I think the experiment's coming to an end.
I think Easton Cowan's looked pretty good in preseason.
Yeah.
Like he's looked okay.
He looks NHL ready.
Yeah.
He looks like he can bolster like
gonna
a
shred
full
tomorrow.
12 minutes a night.
He's on like the B team, right? Like he's not playing with like the Matthews preseason.
They're
team,
going to
is
start
he?
making their cuts soon, but he doesn't have to go through waivers, so he might get sent down. Because it's easier to send him down without waivers than send Robertson down with waivers.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to lose Robertson, but you could trade him, and you don't want to lose him to waivers.
Yeah.
So, you know what? A lot different team. You know, we're not seeing 16 on the right side with Matthews, so we don't even
We're
call
not
him a
gonna say
name. We
his
just call him
name.
16 now. So it's going to be a weird year, but we'll see.
The only thing
see.
I would think I would change in these lines, I like it. I also like Cowan in this. 100% put him on that fourth line. Give him 9 minutes a night.
Let him
Just
go
let
out
him
there
try.
and lay the body, maybe score a couple dirty goals.
The only thing I do is just solely for like the respect of it. I think Nylander deserves first line minutes. He just is that guy. I understand you got to spread it out through all the lines so they have enough scoring throughout everything. But
It's hard, though.
Matthews and Nylander on the same line is an unbelievable scoring line that would dominate teams on the offense.
We'll see it for a few shifts throughout the year,
I think
for sure.
for sure.
They played together in like their early years because number 16, we don't want to call him his name, played with Bozak.
Yeah.
JVR on that line.
I think there was even a point in the Keefe era where like Keefe was just pissed with the line, so we moved Marner down. Sorry, 16 down. Voldemort, the one who shall not be named. They moved 16 down and they put Willie up, and it was cool. I love it. But I also understand you got to make this happen. And I love Michelli on the first line. There was
He's
that
a little water bug.
that preseason assist where he just kind of like threw it behind his back, and it was like right on the
He's
tape.
got a lot of
and
skill.
Matthews- Holy shit!
I think he's got a little bit of bite. Like, I don't think he's like player 16 where he goes in the corner, oh no. Michelli is like, you know what, I'm 5'9", but I'm going to fucking hit you. And if I fall down, I don't care.
Yeah,
I like Michelli.
I'm with it. I love these lines.
And the D pairs I wouldn't change.
No, that's perfect.
And then
Do we even have anyone else to put in here?
I thought
Myers.
Philippe Myers last year was pretty solid.
He is
And they had that
perfect
Henry
7.
Thrun guy, the guy
Yeah,
they got
from
in the
San
Reeves
Jose.
trade. He was good. But in net, hopefully Wall comes back.
Yeah, he's taking a step for some personal reasons. We love you, Waller. Call me if you ever need anyone to talk to, man. I got your back.
And
After all, you're my
Reimer
Joseph Wall.
could potentially be a Leaf
Oh,
again.
man. I fucking love that.
And then we got the man, the myth, the legend right here.
Stolars with a huge, sexy deal.
We were talking about it, like, when you were gone out east. We were
It was like rumored to be coming.
yeah, we were talking, we would
fruition,
be like
yeah.
$5 million. And then you said, like, even if you give him $6 million, I was like, yeah, no problem with
If
that.
you give a guy who in the first half of the season was kind of like Vezina conversation, he was really fucking good.
He was incredible. I was listening to 32 Thoughts on the way here, and Elliot Friedman said that the number was 15 million. How the Leafs got to 15 million was up to them. So you could have done a 3-year deal at 5 million, but they gave them the 4th year and spread out that money a little bit.
That's beautiful. And I love this deal. I think it's fantastic. It's fucking insane value in net.
I want to give... Trey Living has done a phenomenal job since he's gotten here, but I want to say to this deal, he has your goalie locked up for the next 3 years?
Yeah.
4 years?
Because Wall's on his first year of 3.6.
Yeah, so it's combined $6 million, which is $3 million less than Darnell fucking Nurse. So...
Listen, man, shout out to Tree Living. Tavares deal, incredible. Nye's deal, incredible. The Waugh trade that he got for player 16 back, that's pretty good return. The Joshua trade, pretty good. The Michelli trade was free.
4th round pick.
He signed McCabe to an extension. He signed Tanev. He signed OEL. He gave Benoit an extension. He gave Stolars an extension. He gave Woll an extension.
He's killing it.
True Living is cooking.
Fantastic job.
He's cooking.
And I was like very much a Dubas purist. I just love like the flashiness of Dubas, how he was making moves and he was making shit happen.
You like the skill hockey. You like you like the fast flying hockey, right?
I'm a casual a little bit when it comes to hockey, I will say. But Tree Living is, I feel like, building a team the way a team is supposed to be built. He's working out the pieces that you need to fill spots rather than just getting good guys who are going to put up points. Like, this isn't Moneyball. Like, you can't recreate Giambi.
Yeah. When I point at you, you talk.
Like, you're not going to recreate 16. Instead, he's building a new team.
Yeah.
He's building a whole new look where the Leafs are going to have to start beating teams a much different way than they
And they're
used to.
bigger. They're going to score less, but they're bigger. It's a copycat league. They're trying to be Florida.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. If you're Florida, if you can build a team that's big and fast that can take away ice from people,
That's the ideal blueprint that you want to go off.
do it. Just do it. I don't care if it's cheating. Do it.
I love the Leafs look this year. I think we're so used to seeing player 16 that it's going to be nice to see
It's fresh.
not
It's
player
new.
16. Yeah.
Mason McTavish signs a 6-year, $7 million deal.
6'7".
I like it. Good
That's a
for
good
the
deal.
Ducks.
Great deal. I wish he would have been a Leaf. I would have loved this deal on the Leafs.
I would have loved them too, but they have to sign Leo Carlson, Cutter Gauthier, Jackson Lacombe, Pavel Michikov,
Zellweger.
Zellweger.
The Ducks are the Hornets to us for the NHL. Like, where the fuck are they going? What are they doing?
We'll see. I mean, they have a lot of young talent. Dostal, this is his year. He signed a big ticket.
He was good last year.
He was good last year. I like the Ducks, man. I've always kind of liked the Ducks.
Their jerseys are
Like,
cool.
I loved, like, Solani and Getzlav and Korea.
I was going to say, Getzlaff was one of
Niedermayer.
my first introduction sign at the NHL.
Oh, he was a beast.
It made me just love, like, he was the blueprint of what a hockey player is supposed to be. It was him and
6'4",
Zdeno.
big center,
He can dish.
bald.
Great beard.
Luke Hughes still unsigned, along with Luke Evangelista. It's a fancy last name.
The Luke Evangelista one is strange. He didn't have a great year, but apparently he wants more than what the Preds want to give him. Luke Hughes had a good year. He had almost 50 points
Yeah, he started off slow, but he picked up his pace. He was really good.
He's
on the Devils, correct?
Yeah.
Like, I sign him, bro. You don't want two brothers in the locker room? Like, it's amazing.
Let's face it. You're gonna have Quinn Hughes in 2 years, anyways. You know, like you might as well keep all the brothers happy and together.
But let the two brothers build a nice let him build a nice little gaming pad. So when Quinn comes in, he's like, "Holy shit, I'm home."
Yeah, exactly. Right. I do really like Luke Hughes. Those are tough to see.
It's gonna be good, man. The NHL is in good hands.
Can I just say, I love having the NFL back. I never realized how much I actually miss Leafs hockey.
I know, because we're so miserable for the summer.
I know.
And the thing
I'm
is,
so excited.
You get that, like, the relief of being bored from no sports is alleviated so much so when football comes back that, like, I no longer yearn for hockey for this point because I have a sport.
Yeah.
But I know when hockey comes on, every night when the Leafs play, I'm going to be seated in this fucking seat watching my
Yelling
boys
at
in
the
blue
TV,
going crazy.
cheering for them, yelling at them. Yeah.
Last little update. Barkov out for the year. I'm pretty sure cap circumcision is fixed now. They can't do cap circumcision
They
anymore.
have to declare him, if he goes on LTIR, his salary cap is in effect if he plays.
If he plays.
So if he comes back.
So it can't be cap
So
circumcision.
if you do the math, 7 months would be April, May.
7 to 9 months, yeah.
So the end of if it's on the early end, he can play in the playoffs. But if it's on the latter half, he can't. I think the Panthers are gonna. He's out for the year. Give us the $10.5 million, and they're gonna go get someone. They're gonna go get, like, I don't even know who's up for trade this year, but they're gonna go get someone big, like they always do. They're gonna the Marchand and the fucking.
I hate it.
But you can't replace a Barkov.
No,
You can't.
But you got $10 million to try.
And
They have Baby Barkov with
Lundell.
Lundell.
He's gonna have a great year. The Panthers will make the playoffs. Like, this is not a question, but if he doesn't come back for the playoffs, they could be first round exits.
Are they gonna make the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah. Chuck out till after Christmas.
Doesn't matter. It's the
Barkov
culture
out
in
for
that
the
team.
year.
They will hover like 5 games above 500 until Tkachuk comes back, and then they will just take off.
It's a culture in that locker room. Even if they don't have the scoring capacity to make big waves happen, they all know how to win. They all know what it takes. They all know the blueprint.
Bobrovsky hasn't had a significant injury. He's going on his age 36 season.
Why would you? I mean, will it into existence? I don't care.
I don't want him to get. I don't want.
You just willed that into
hurt.
existence.
I'm just saying the Panthers have played a lot of hockey. A freak injury in training camp practice with Barkov rips his knee apart. You're going to rely on a 36-year-old goalie who's won back-to-back cups and has played probably over 110 games in the last 2 years, healthy.
And one of those games 2 years ago was a 7 overtime game.
Yeah, fuck. A lot of hockey. I'm just saying.
Still feeling it.
Just saying.
You know, I'm with you. You flip me, actually.
I don't want the Panthers to make the playoffs. Yes, they're the best team in the league.
Bobrovsky's going to get in a skidoo incident.
He might get hurt.
Skidoo incident.
He might get hurt. I don't know.
Naheem Hines-esque.
Naheem Hines. Poor guy.
All right, boys. Let's get the NHL off our brow, eh? With the NBA, big news today. Kevin Durant says that he is going to sign an extension with the Rockets as he's in his last year in the deal.
How long would it be, though? Because he's 37.
He'll probably sign a 4-year deal and then retire at 38.
And just get his money.
Yeah.
Like
I
usual.
don't know what.
NBA style.
Are the Rockets going to be good, though?
Yeah.
No Van Vliet.
No Van Vliet.
Their team's just so young. Like, we don't even know who on their team can have a breakout now. Like, they have so many guys that can be so good.
They don't have a point guard.
They
They
traded Jalen Green.
It's a positionless league, though. I'm not really like upset with like a big you need because a big is irreplaceable in terms of like just the sheer size of it. Like, you can't get a guy who's 6'5" to play 5 in the NBA. But like we saw it with Ben Simmons, he was 6'9", he played the 1. We saw it with like Giannis is pretty much the 1, even though he's not on the sheet. He brings the ball down, he facilitates plays. Like,
But Durant's not a facilitator, though.
he's not.
Like, the guys who...
Dylan Brooks is their starting point guard.
Who can do stuff like that, like Jokic, LeBron. All those guys are top 5 or were top 5 at some point in their career. The Rockets don't have a guy like that apart from Durant.
They had a lot of depth, and now Van Vliet is... Like, he's very valuable to that team.
100%.
Yeah.
He's not like the flashiest player, but he's great on defense, and he can run an offense, no problem. It might even be fucking... Is it a Sewer Thompson that they have, or is it a Men Thompson? It's a Men Thompson.
Men's on
Detroit.
Soars on Detroit.
He might be the point guard. Point
Might
guard.
be.
I'm looking here at their roster. It says, so Ben Thompson's here, who could be their point guard. They also have a kid named Reed Shepard.
Oh yeah, they
They
drafted
took
him
him
last
away
year.
a couple of years ago. Yeah, it was the last.
Okay,
year.
so they have an unestablished rookie second year point guard.
Yeah, I know the Rockets are interesting.
I still think they're going to be good. I mean,
Oh yeah, they'll be good. No problem.
like I said, it's a positionless game, man. I really see a lot of these kids taking steps in Houston, and with KD, that's just a piece to make themselves like a real playoff contender. And he will be the one. This is the first time in a long time that KD has been the first option on this team.
Yeah, he wasn't on the. I guess it'll be like the Nets or the
Nets,
Thunder
they had
since he was the number one. 'Cause
Kyrie and James
He
Harden.
wasn't the one on the Warriors.
No,
He wasn't the one in Phoenix.
This is Booker.
It's Booker.
So
and
this is
Steph.
Durant's team now.
Yeah, and he got a bunch of young guys that he can like meld around him. Like, this is how I play the game. You guys fall in line, and we're gonna win games.
Imagine if VanVleet wasn't hurt. Like you could see a Thunder, Houston conference final.
That'd be so lit. All
So
offense.
KD going home.
120
You'd have-
points a game.
Yeah, you'd have like almost 300 points a game.
That'd
It
be
would be
so
crazy.
good. Speaking of Golden State, Al Horford signs in the Bay Area. I don't know how this guy's still playing, but I mean, make yourself valuable, I guess.
He's still kind of
He's
good.
he's good. Like he's a good locker room guy, but like actually thinking about it now, the Rockets, the Warriors have never had like a really, really good center. I guess they haven't had it to need one.
Well, of the Curry era, Bogut was their best
Yeah,
one.
and then they had fucking Zaza Pachulia.
And they had.
It's just funny seeing that like they never had like even like a 12-10 guy.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up Al Horford's stats from his last few years.
He's had a good, consistent career.
What he does, he shoots threes and he plays defense and he gets you boards. He does
rebounds
what a
a lot.
center needs to do.
But he also moves like he's 38.
Yes.
So in 43 games last year, he averaged, what the hell are my points?
7 points?
On the end, 9 points.
9 points.
Yeah, he was 9, 6, and 2. Which isn't
That's solid.
horrible. It seems like he's kind of always averaged around like that 6 rebounds point in his career.
Yeah,
He's not a true big. He's not like
he's
your...
fine. He's a complimentary piece.
Yeah, but he's not your DeAndre Jordan, like...
No. Yeah,
He's
you're
not
true
that-
rebound big.
Exactly, that glass cleaner.
Butler, Curry, Al Horford, three. Because they still haven't signed Kuminga.
And Draymond Green.
So old.
They're so...
Curry's like 36. Draymond's like 30, like 48.
You're
Al Horford's 40.
16 for Curry.
You want to talk about he came into the league at this point where Luka and Trey are in their careers.
Dude, it's like, this is it for our era of sports. We got 3 good years left until the LeBrons, the Stephs, the Sids, the Ovies, the Von Millers, the Tom Brady. I mean, Tom Brady's already gone, but like all the huge names that we grew up with are done.
It's to the next, the McDavids, the Mahomes, the Lukas, that age bracket.
It's theirs now, and then I mean we're already kind of starting to see the next group of it with like the Jared McKeans and the younger kids like
And Ant
Cooper
and-
Flag and Ant.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
With that,
Renegade.
Sorry, I'll do it without my thumbs. Jared McKean out 4 to 6 weeks with a thumb injury.
No UCL.
Oh, poor Jared McKean.
Dude, I'm gonna say this every single week. It's the sickest thing in the world to me to think about if I was an NBA player and I'm playing defense on Jared McKean and this guy's gonna go ahead and drop 36 on my head top and then I'm gonna go home and cry about it and doom scroll on my bed and I'm gonna see this dude. Renegade!
He is the Caleb Williams of the NBA.
He's better than Caleb Williams. He's 10 times better than Caleb. I love Jared McKean.
I also think it's a Sixers curse. Embiid's always hurt. Paul George is hurt. McCain's been
Simmons
hurt.
was always
2
hurt.
years. Simmons was always hurt. Tyrese Maxey's missed some time.
What are they doing? Like, what is their training staff doing? Do they even have a training staff?
Probably not at this point.
They just put their players in a bag and hit them with a baseball bat. Hope they get stronger.
No, bag of oranges, so it doesn't show.
It's like when UFC fighters kick trees and break their shins to build scar tissue so they have stronger legs.
Dude, this is completely off topic. There's this guy I found on TikTok. This is the craziest rabbit hole I've ever seen. He's trying to have the strongest hands of all time. And to achieve that, he's been putting dog medication on his hands.
What?
He gets some sort of dog medication. He sprays it on his hands, and he does like ASMR where he's rubbing his hands together, and it sounds like two whales blubbering, like having coitus interruptus.
Coitus.
And then he just sits there rubbing his hands together. And it's gotten to a point with this guy. He's been doing it for like 3 years. It's gotten to a point where he can sand wood with his hands.
What?
Really?
He grabs a piece of wood at the end of every video and he just starts rubbing his hand against it. And you see all the
his palm.
his palm. And you can hear it like how rough it is. And he punches like bricks and stuff. Sorry, there's mosquitoes all up in this bitch. There's like... He punches bricks and like he'll do this like the training where he has a bucket of gravel and he just grabs it and like turns his hand inside to like scrape it all up.
What the fuck?
It's insane. I have no clue.
His hands are just calloused everywhere.
And they're like disgusting and they're swollen and fat and like they look leathery and disgusting and like his fingers are all like white because like the nails are breaking away. And
that's actually crazy. What are people doing to get famous these days?
Hey,
start a sports podcast and do it organically.
You idiot. God, imagine that guy wiping his brow.
He would
see his
just wipe
skull.
out the skin.
You just see his like forehead, like the skull of his forehead.
Take off the upper layer of that epidermis.
Talking about epidermis, JJ Reddit has a lot of it.
He's got a lot of epidermis in his bank.
In that bank, JJ Redick just signed a 2-year, $45 million deal.
Worth it.
He's signed through 2030 now.
They were 50-32 last year.
It's very LA. It's very like, this is a Palinka move. This is what Palinka wants.
Yeah, he's also LA.
He is so LA.
He's missing
with all of
LA.
his zippers.
And the fucking hair.
Yeah, Michael Jackson fucking Billie Jean jacket.
And like, he wants LeBron to retire there. So like, I guess you keep Redick in the
so they
building.
can do their podcast.
You keep everyone in the building. You keep them all happy. It's a good move. Oh, the GOAT becomes, I think he's the 5th player of all NBA history to have signed a broadcasting deal while still having a live NBA contract.
I love that.
Because Draymond did that too, right?
Yeah.
Draymond did it. There's a couple guys who've done it. I'm not going to pull it up, but Kyle Lowry.
I mean, like Lowry doesn't even play though. Like,
He's injured. He's old. And
why are you like? I guess it's like when the Raptors keep signing Garrett Temple. It's like, why
guy's
do
a
you
loser.
sign these guys? I guess they're like good veterans for your young players, but like, you think Kyle Lowry's in there after the game going, sorry, his thumbs or lack thereof?
Lack thereof. Thumbless.
Imagine that guy, the sandpaper hand guy doing the Renegade. He'd rip off the side of his head.
No, Kyle Lowry gets down in the middle of the locker room just the WAP dance with his big ass butt.
He'd try to hit his head with the thing, and like his hand's so strong, it'd break his head off his neck. He'd be like, Renegade.
I wish players did that more. I think it's kind of cool
I love it.
to have like be under contract, but be an analyst still. I think that's cool.
I love it as long as they're not on my team, because I see it from like a sports lens. Like, you want the guy to be focused on the game. Like, they already worrying about endorsement deals and their image and their social media and all these different things that they already have. Like, is already a big barrier.
Yeah.
And so this is a little bit more commitment for them. But I also love to see these guys who are playing in and day in and out coming on to broadcast, talking about the games, talking about prep, talking about game planning.
I wonder if there's like stipulations in their contract where you can't talk about certain things on your team.
100%.
Like, he can't talk about Joel Embiid getting a potato sack over his head and
Getting hit with a bag of oranges.
fucking Doc Rivers or whoever the fuck the coach is, Nick Nurse beating the shit out of him with a baseball bat in his spine. It's like, trust the process. He's like, I am the process.
No, definitely. Because, I mean, imagine, like, a guy like Jimmy Butler and the whole Jimmy Butler, I forget where he was when he beat I think it was the T-Wolves.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, the practice thing.
When he beat the practice. Imagine he gets pissed, signs a deal with Prime Video, goes to Prime Video, and is like, this is what they're doing. This is their game plan for the season. They're all bums.
beat them.
This guy does cocaine. But it's sick to see Kyle Lowry taking another step and being solidifying himself in the future of the NBA.
We love Kyle Lowry. Even though he's a Sixer, we love him.
Always.
Scoot Henderson out 4 to 6 weeks with a torn hamstring.
That's tough for the Trailblazers.
Honestly, watch out for the Blazers. I'm high on them.
Is Lillard out this year?
Scoot your on ass to frickin' Delulu City, bro.
Is it electric?
Is Dame's out this year, or is he back this year?
He's back later in the year.
He'll be
I think
back
he's
later
back
this year.
around like when Kyrie comes back. He's supposed to come back.
Because they kind of did it around the same. I think Dame was a
It
little
was like
earlier,
a couple
right?
weeks before, I think.
I mean, I guess watch out for what 41 and
Denny
41?
Advia.
He's nice.
He's a 9-cat goat.
Still, though, I think their ceiling is a first-round exit.
Dude, I don't even think they make the play-in.
I think they make the play-in, squeeze into the playoffs, and lose.
Scoot's their starting point guard. Who the fuck is going to run the offense for them now?
Shaden Sharp.
I guess he's like a
Canadian.
He is.
48-34. That's the record. Calling it.
Oh, well, there's a lot of Clippers news going on. Michael, I feel like this is your domain.
Yeah, Taylor put this in.
Yeah, I put this in.
Taylor, take it away.
So you've seen all the stuff about the tree company and Kawhi, and I don't need to fill people in. I'm sure everyone knows about that. But there's this dude. What's his name? He keeps reporting all this stuff, and I had never seen him before, but he's blown up, and he has a huge podcast now because of this stuff. Anyways, I can't remember his name. I wish I could because I'd give him a shout out. But he did more research into what Steve Ballmer's been doing, and apparently he started this philanthropic arm. So he has like the Ballmer Foundation where he gives large amounts of money to students and charities for homelessness and stuff like that. And there's one section of the philanthropic arm with this dude out of the Golden State area. It's called like Golden State Charity Foundation or something like that. And I didn't really get too much into it, but he was using that money to pay this guy through his charity apparently to be an employee of the Clippers. And there was some trickle-down effect about how it ended up giving Kawhi more money. It was like $1.75 million or something. I should have done more research on it, but I just wanted to put it in here because it was relevant news. We'll get more into it next week. But Steve Ballmer's been doing some shady shit. Like that whole what's the tree company called? Aspiration or something?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
And how they had to transfer the money from the Aspiration, which was Steve Ballmer's like shell company, to Kawhi Leonard's account. Then they canned like 20 people from that company right after to cover their asses for the money that they had transferred. Like, this guy needs to sell his team.
They might force him out, and I mean, like, what'd you say the last punishment was? It was like 5 first-round picks?
5 first-round picks and like a $5 million fine or whatever
like,
it was.
this is going to be with inflation. It's going to end up being like a $25 million fine.
Yeah.
And, like...
They have no picks to forfeit.
Imagine they just tell him to, like, they say, fuck it, like, your franchise is just done. The Clippers are no more because of you.
Like, they made... who was the racist owner? Donald Sterling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made him sell the team days after that recorded phone call came out with his girlfriend where he's saying the N-word and shit. Like, dude, there's so much proof in the pudding with Ballmer.
I think they just need it in paper to really just say, like, they need the track record here. They need to show, like...
Well, this... I think his name's Pablo or Pedro or this dude
Escobar?
who's doing all the recordings or the podcasts and this shit. He is outing Steve Ballmer so hard.
Well,
Good.
I know Steve Ballmer sitting in his office right now. They're just paper shredding. Right now, like, now that they know that the cat's out of the bag, they're doing whatever it takes to get rid of it.
Delete the emails.
What are they going to do to Kawhi? Because Kawhi needs to be punished too. 100%.
Does he, though?
100%. He knew all of this shit. Him and Uncle Dennis need to
He
get...
spoke on it today, finally. He just said, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's a
a very
fucking
Kawhi
liar.
response.
He's such a liar.
Don't slander Kawhi, man.
No, fuck that, man.
If he's cheating, I'm with that. Like, come on, man. Every fan wants to see their team win. And when you start doing shit like this, it ruins one. Like, I've been rooting for you to win. Now you're a cheater. And, like, what if we won? What is it worth because you cheated?
Because, exactly.
And then on top of it, it's like now, as another fan base, like, I'm going to sit there and be like, why aren't the Knicks doing that? Why wouldn't the Knicks just do that? Move on, get a better team, build a better team. It just creates so much angst in the NBA community that doesn't need to be there, it doesn't need to be in sports. It doesn't need to exist.
I agree.
And so I think Kawhi should get penalized, but I don't know if he will. I mean, it's just...
I've seen stuff like
goes.
the first-round picks and the fine, and then you have to void Kawhi's contract. He's not due the money, but that money stays on your salary. So his like $37 million or whatever is still a cap hit, but he's no longer a Clipper, and you
that's
can't
crazy.
move that money for the duration of his deal. I think he just signed an extension too.
I love that. Yes,
Like
absolutely.
that is 30-something million of dead money that is on your cap.
Imagine they re-signed Kawhi to the same deal. Now they have double the deal for one
Luxury,
Kawhi.
there's $70 million over the luxury tax.
Yeah, this shady motherfucker. Like, fuck Steve Ballmer.
Fuck Steve Ballmer.
All the Clippers owners are just dirtbags.
Yeah, I mean, it's LA. Like, there's just something weird in LA. We've noticed it. It's just...
Yeah, whatever's in the fire. I mean, the air.
Whatever's in the smoke. I mean the crap. I mean the air.
With that, we can wipe the sweat off our brows.
Steve Ballmer can't.
Boys, as always, it was an unbelievable podcast. Getting on the couch and getting sweaty with
It's good to have the
lads.
trio back together.
It
back.
really is.
No more vacations. I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, you can't take days off. These people depend on us.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As you depend on us, we depend on you to make sure that you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to everything that we do. Because the more that you guys are active, the more that we can be reactive. Because we like making content that you guys like. This podcast is amazing. It's always my favorite part of the week. Mm-hmm. It's the best thing ever to do.
I know. I said to Bree today, I was like, I actually missed not recording last week.
It's so good. Like, it's just...
And we had Donaire today. Someone made us Donaire.
Even better.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, as always, we are going to be here every week recapping the craziest stories going on in the NFL, NBA, and NHL. Sports are the love of our lives.
Wednesdays at 1 o'clock.
We'll never change.
Find it every week.
Every Wednesday. And make sure you're turning on that bell so that you don't miss episodes. Make sure to watch them live. And we want to start doing more segments that incorporate you guys. So Michael's going to clip this for us. Make sure that you guys are commenting hot takes, commenting your opinions on what we say. If you guys want to get a little more nitty gritty, get in contact with us, DM us. We would love to get you guys on podcasts. We would love to get recordings of your takes, get recordings of you guys just yell at us. Get out your frustration.
Anything and everything.
Talk shit on
We're
us in the
punching
comments.
bags. That's what we're here for.
Do it. Send a video talking about everything that you have to do. Post on TikTok with hashtag Sweaty Trio, and we'll react to it live. Not live because these aren't live, but you get the point.
And if you want to be anonymous, what's our email? Is it thesweatytrio1@gmail.com?
Thesweatytrio1@gmail.com.
Send it from an anonymous email if you want a stupid hot take or you want to shit on one of us and you don't want us to know who you are. You don't have to DM us.
Hey, even
Send us an anonymous email.
let us know that you don't want your name up there. We won't put it online, but we'll still smash you. These guys, though we might be sweaty and we might be large and we might be slow and we might be a little like
Lethargic.
not good in the head sometimes, we're always ready to take smoke. Whatever it is, you send it our way. As always, we're going to see you next week. And make sure that you all at home are staying sweaty.
Stay sweaty.
Beauty!